Magic Hands J. Is that what are you doing?
Magic hands.
That's what magic hands do?
I don't know.
Okay. Honk honk.
Tune in Tokyo. Tune in Tokyo. You remember that?
Oh my god, yes, I remember that.
Tune in Tokyo.
Yo. That's a good we're on fire to start the show. Welcome to the Jay and Dave Show.
Let's do this.
We like to welcome you back. We're still here. We still singing the song. We ain't
going nowhere.
We're still on the internet.
We ain't going nowhere.
Like TikTok.
We can't be stopped now.
We're fat boys for life. You
With
almost said Johnson & Johnson's or something there.
with no lube.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo, thank you guys for tuning in as always.
My skin is shiny without baby oil.
As always, we want to ask you guys to make sure and hit the like button. Drop your guys a big old like and follow.
Subscribe.
Always comment something down there.
Hit that bell.
Subscribe, hit the bell. Do all the things the YouTube people always love to do. If you hit the bell, you'll never miss his sexy face.
That's right.
And what else are we supposed to do?
Koki eye. You gotta talk to the...
Oh yeah, we got TikTok on the side here. Yeah, man, this is like, I'm not used to this. I feel like we're back into the beginning. I got the Koki eye going on this side. TikTok Live is on. Follow our social medias.
I can't see.
And while we film, you can come on our TikTok Live and contribute to the show.
That's right.
You can drop your comments. As long as you're being respectful, we're going to read the comments and we're going to involve you guys in the show.
Be respectful and we won't rip you a new one.
Or your mama. But
That's a new one.
Yep.
We're gonna rip it.
And what was the last thing we're supposed to do? Oh, always remember, we have tons of merch. Look, we're in all the merch right now. Make sure and go to bigtings.com, BIGTINGZ.com, and go and get your Jay and Dave merch. Go and get any Big Tings merch. It's the best way to support the channel. All right, all that being said now, we can jump right into it. Let's start the show, Jay. What do we start? Pet peeves, as usual, right?
Peeves.
You got anything you want to
Yeah,
start with?
I do. I got one.
All right, I'll let you
right
go.
off the bat. It's so fresh.
Go.
It just happened to me.
Go.
So it's driving, as always.
Yeah.
So I'm on the highway. I'm driving, and there's
You
this
guys
car
got
in
any
front of me, and it slows down.
Yeah.
No, I look in front of the car.
Yeah.
There's nothing in front of the car.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, what are you stopping for? Okay, so I pull out and go beside the car, and all of a sudden now they're going the same speed as me. And I'm like, but you just braked with nobody there.
Yeah.
And now when I'm trying to pass you, you're speeding
You're
up.
speeding up.
So there's a transport truck in front of me. So I go now to the far outside lane.
Yeah.
And I drive by this truck and I see this car, and now they're driving slow.
Now the car starts driving slow again?
Yes,
Yo,
and it's letting everybody pass, and it's like, yo, you just didn't want me to pass?
Yeah.
But then you start driving slow after you
you
speed up to not let me pass again.
After you went around the truck on the far lane.
It's like, oh, I can't trap you no more.
Yeah.
Because literally, when I got beside the car, and I sped up, the car going the same speed as me, and I'm like, okay, you just broke, or braked, with nobody on the highway and nobody in front of your lane, guys.
Yeah.
It's my pet peeve.
Yeah, stupid drivers. That's
basically
what that is, just dumb fucking drivers.
Road rage. That's what road rage.
And they're just doing stupid things. You know what I mean? Like, what initially when you said it, I figured that the person might have been texting or something. You know, like they're in the middle of the highway and they start texting and sort of not paying attention and they drive a little slower.
But like clearly.
But when you said that, then because one time I was driving up the DVP. And there's a lane that merges like this right before the 401.
Right.
I can't remember. Maybe it's York Mills or something like that, I think, or whatever. The entrance right before the 401. So I'm going at just a regular highway speed.
Yeah.
I'm going at about 100. And a truck comes, like a pickup truck comes like this. And I want to get to the far right lane. So he's coming in slower than it because he's coming around the curve. So I see him coming. So I speed up because I just want to go in front of him. I probably, just went like 10 miles more an hour. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know if he took it like as a challenge or he just didn't want to get, because his turn signal went to this side. Like it's like we wanted to switch.
Right.
So I was already going fast, so I sped up.
Right.
And then when he did that, I started, like, I put my signal on and I'm going, and then he sped up and just came right beside me. And I was like, yo, what is this guy doing? You know?
Yeah.
And so I start to slow down to go behind him. Then I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe he's just speeding up. I just like slow down to go by, and then he slows down. And now he just won't let me over, right?
Yeah.
So then I speed up again, and then he doesn't do anything at this point, and I get in front of him, and he switches lanes, and then speeds right up and comes beside me, and he's like looking at me in the thing. And up to now, I don't even know what's going on. I'm like, I just want to get to this lane, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to race you. I wasn't trying to cut you off or do anything. I didn't even make a move to go over. My signal was just on, you know?
Yeah.
And all he did was, this guy was just being an asshole. Because he's in a big old pickup truck. I have to say, there's a lot of people who drive pickup trucks.
Dude, do not get me started with pickup trucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who drive pickup trucks who for some reason do these type of things.
Are assholes.
I have no idea why they do it. I think they're because they think they're in a big old pickup truck. You're supposed to. You and your Dodge Ram. That's a new sponsor, right?
Not a sponsor.
Oh shit. Okay. Anyhow, but you know, like they do these things just for no reason. I was like, why is this guy doing this?
I don't. You hit the. I personally think that there are some people who drive.
We're talking about Toronto,
trucks,
driving in Toronto, yo.
And they just because they're in a truck, they drive like an asshole.
Yeah. Because those things have power. Like they can fly, and it's like sometimes I'm doing a little over the speed limit all the way in the left lane there.
A little over.
But I'm moving along with traffic.
120, 130.
Yeah, I'm moving along with traffic, like with the person in front of me. There's somebody in front of me.
Yeah.
So I can't like go faster. So I'm just going behind them at a decent space and just going. And then somebody in a pickup truck, it's always a pickup truck, will come right behind me, like so close, like right up there. Like I can see them in the fucking mirror, like right up there. So I'm like, what the fuck? I can't move. There's like cars on that side. So I move over. So he could get, and then he just does it to the next person and goes right behind them.
Yo.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
So this happened to me on,
why you guys come off from rushes?
The Don Valley and you go into the 401.
Toronto does need a proper subway system.
When you go onto the express lane, the actual ramp to go onto express is really slow. I mean, really small.
Yeah.
It's not a large. So like I'm coming off of the Don Valley, and I'm going, and there's a guy, like right here. Yeah. He's kind of in my blind spot.
Yeah.
And I'm going pretty quick, and I'm like, okay, I need to get on because it ends.
Yeah.
So I speed up to go over, right? Because he's driving like right on my tail.
Just on the blind spot.
Yeah, I can see him because I have to turn. But I can't see him.
Yeah.
Doesn't the car in front of me brake? So I brake.
Yeah.
So then he brakes.
Yeah.
Well then, now he gets mad at me because I broke.
Yeah.
I braked.
Yeah.
Right? So then I'm driving. He comes from behind me, drives in front of me, comes in front and stops.
Like stops?
Like almost stops.
Yeah.
In front of me.
Yeah.
Almost to do it back to me.
Yeah.
But the reason why I had to brake suddenly is because you're being an asshole right in my fucking tail in the first place.
Riding the blind
Why
spot.
don't you let me on? You know that I'm going to merge. Like, I don't understand when you're coming on and the people are driving up. You should know that people are going to merge.
Yeah.
You either go faster or fucking slow down.
Yeah.
But these people drive the same speed and then they get mad at you. Like, you're supposed to check me. I'm like, no, I'm trying to get onto the highway.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be checking for me.
Right. And there's like the thing that people don't get. Like I'll add this into the pet peeve too. Like when you're merging, let's say from the 401 to the DVP to go south.
Yeah.
And you're coming on and there's a lane that ends and there's the lane that just kind of merges and keeps going.
Right.
Usually when you get down there, for it to keep on moving well, like I call it the zipper. Like one person in, one person behind, one person in, one person. Yeah. And you just kind of, if you do that, there's not much of a slowdown. You have to slow down a little bit, but as long as you kind of do the zipper, it keeps going. But then there's always one person goes in, and then the person behind him speeds up and tries to go in too, instead of doing the zipper, letting the next car pass and they cut in. Those people, and then everybody has to brake, and then all of a sudden you're in this merging lane, and everybody's almost stopped. And then everything gets slowed down because one asshole didn't want to do the zipper, or You're doing the zipper's moving well. One person's in, the
And
next
one
person
don't
there.
wanna let
And
you
then
in.
one person doesn't want to let you in. So now it's your turn to go behind this car, but this person speeds right up to their fucking bumper. And now I have to basically stop because my lane is running out. And then I have to stop and then wait to go in behind that person. So like those people really just fuck all the traffic up. People want to know why traffic can be fucked up sometimes.
It's because of those
when
people.
there's no accident or no nothing, it's because people being assholes. If you just, like, why don't you just respect the zipper?
Let the person in.
Yeah, one, and everything just kind of flows.
Because
You do slow down a touch, but you never slow down as much as if you don't let the person in, and that person has to almost stop. Now everybody behind him has to brake to a stop, almost, and now you have to kind of start the zipper up all over again, and
I
it
can't
fucks
stand
everything
that.
up, man.
So sometimes I drive in that lane where I'm merging, and it's like the guy behind me
Poke fam, what
doesn't
up?
want to let me in. All I do is I keep driving, guy. Because if I'm in front of you, you gotta let me in.
Yeah.
So there's times where I'm driving and that guy's driving up beside me. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This is a zipper, guy. I'm next.
Yeah.
They don't want to let me in. I'm like, okay, cool. I just keep driving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know what? I'm in front of you.
Yeah.
So when I start to veer over,
Yeah.
you have to stop.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're in front of me. And I know where you are. You're in my blind spot.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm coming in.
Yo, basically,
And then
every week we can rant about fucking traffic over and over and over. And it's always something different too, huh?
Well, because there's a million things.
It's not like we rant on traffic. Not like we do traffic rants and it's the same traffic rant.
No.
I will just add in, just for no reason, fuck you people on bicycles. That's all. I just want to add that in, just for no reason.